Hi everybody, my name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a weekly reading for all earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're going to start with Taurus, and then Virgo and Capricorn will be time-stamped in the description below. Just click on the triangle in the corner, the bottom corner there. It'll open up the description and you can click straight on to the reading that you want to go to if you're not cross-watching for your moon or your rising or for somebody else's sign. Okay, so let's get started with that. We'll pull an oracle for a message, a base message, and then we will pull some tarot to dig deeper, and we'll pull a message in the end. So for all Taurus, we're going to get started with you. Taurus, welcome. So 33 heaven sent, beautiful. So this is all about your cosmic connection, your connection to source, your connection to the universe. You've got the master number 33 there, and you can see that this figure is all in the ethereal light and is connected from, the pineal gland, from our source connection, and our crown chakra is connected to the collective consciousness, connected to source energy and to your higher self. So this is all about paying attention to your connection to the universe around you this week, Taurus. And if you don't typically pay much attention to that kind of thing, you could be coming into a bit of an awakening, an awareness. So just look out for repeating numbers, repeating images that you may see, things that are showing up more consistently than what they would usually show up. Those are some of the ways that the messages will come to you. They will also come in dream state through your guides. That's waking dreams, that's sleeping dreams, however it can come through. So let's pull some cards here. Okay. All right, beautiful. So we do have a sudden change coming here. We've got the major arcana of the Tower, and the keyword is destruction. What that really means is that something old is having to go for something new to come forward. So that could literally mean a relationship, a job, a change in your location, a move. But something it has is going to fall, is falling apart, or is fading away. But typically this is a sudden thing. It can also be a sudden insight. So you may have had a certain perception about something, and then with this connection with your guides, with your intuition, really being in tune to that, paying attention to the repeating signs and symbols that you may see this week, you may have this real aha moment where you have a sudden inspiration of, oh my gosh, that's what this means. That's why I haven't been able to deal with this situation. That's what's going on with this person. All of a sudden it's going to come to you, and everything coming clear is going to bring you, and that feels more like what it is as opposed to a structure or a foundation change. It feels more like this real sudden awareness is going to come to you, this sudden insight that is different from the insight that you've had in the past regarding whatever this situation is. So it could be as general as, your perspective in life is about to shift because you're going through this upgrade, this awakening, so to speak. It could be also that it's connected with, situations, environments in your life. It'll be different for all of you, but you're going to have this moment this week. It's going to come to you all of a sudden where you're going to realize that, all the things you thought that created this structure for you, whatever that is, if it's a relationship, if it's your job situation, if it's an entrepreneurial thing, creative, whatever that is, or maybe something going on with your kids, like it's different for all of you, but you're going to all of a sudden come into this aha moment where suddenly you're going to see it completely differently. You're going to get some information delivered to you. You're going to witness an exchange or an event, you know, something's going to happen and it's going to bring this moment to you. And then you have the King of Swords here. And Swords is air energy, so that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you may have a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in your life that is embodying this King of Swords energy. And King of Swords here, you know, the key word that they use is ambition, but this is also the very serious, focused energy. He is at the top of his suit, so he's the top of the air, you know. He's that mature person that's sitting well in their power, but they can be controlling. They're not really mushy and lovey and all of that. They're very focused. They're very driven. They're very typically serious-minded, you know. And it could be that this person is going to come in and bring you this insight. And it's not going to be from a space of emotional nurturing. It may just be that someone's bringing you some factual information that's going to trigger this insight for you. And it's going to bring you into a new realization moving forward, because on some level, this has been blocking some success with whatever this is. And that's why you need this Tower moment here, because bringing in this energy of the King. Now, it could also be, like, if this doesn't represent a figure that's coming into your life this week that has this energy within them, then it could be that you are asked to maybe embody more of that energy, you know, and look at things from a very focused perspective pertaining to the situation in a more neutral way, as opposed to from an emotional base. Look at it from a more focused base. But this key card really is all about ambition. So that's about getting things done. That's about being driven and focused and, you know, controlling all of the elements of a situation. Now, this is a male in the card, it's a king, but the energy of it can be any identity, the person, but the energy of it is masculine. So whoever this belongs to, whoever this has meaning for you, that person will be of a masculine energy. So it could be a female, feminine, you know, with that masculine energy. It all depends. It'll be different for all of you. But after you have this Tower moment, you know, either with the assistance of this character here, or by embodying that energy and really tapping in to the messages and the signs, then you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Pentacles is lovely. That's where Pentacles is material. That's, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's you. That's your energy. But that is that beautiful place where you've achieved, where you've got success, where you're able to rest and you're financially stable. You've got the material things that you need. Life is comfortable. You know, you're coming into that space where this is possible. But you're going to have this Tower moment here where you're going to have this new insight with this connection to Source. You know, make sure that you're connected. It says heaven sent, and that's connecting into the universal energies, the collective consciousness, your higher soul, paying attention to your guides. So angel guides, your passed on loved ones may send symbols and messages. You know, my sister often sends little white butterflies, and I know that's her. So pay attention to those signs and symbols, because they're speaking to you, that your guides are trying to speak to you in that way. And if you're not tuned in to the point where you can literally hear the messages within you, then this is the way that they have to bring it. And also invite them. They cannot come unless they're invited, because we have free will as individual spirits within our human form. They can't come in and just interfere all willy-nilly with what we're doing. We have to intend, either through voice or just through intention, for our guides to be with us and support us, for our angels and our teams, our spiritual teams, to be there and support us and guide us through whatever each day, each process is. You know, wake up each morning and just set the intention that you invite all of your, you know, all of your guides in, all of your angels in, all of your spiritual team in to support you throughout the day. And then this aha moment you're going to have that's going to lead you into something that's going to make you very, very comfortable, or it's going to allow you to enjoy what you have. Perhaps you already have a situation like the Nine of Pentacles. You know, everything is comfortable. You've got the material things. You're able to rest financially. Things are good, but other things are not jiving, you know, so you can't enjoy that. This is going to bring about that shift and that change so that you will be able to enjoy that and take some time to rest. So Taurus, let's pull another card for some advice. And remember to please click on the like and subscribe button and help me to stay connected to you and connected to others and share and grow my channel. That would be awesome. Thank you. All right, a final message here is the bee spirit. See, sweet results await. Yes. Now the bee spirit is, you know, in its light energy form, it's all about working together, collaborating, being in harmony, you know, enjoying that sweet success of working hard, you know, of that hard work. You get to enjoy that sweet success. On its shadow side, it could be that you are working too hard. You are you're imbalanced. There's too much work and not enough play, you know, and that actually feels like what it might be is you've been working super hard at something and there isn't that balance. So it's time to get that balance and be able to rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor, so to speak, once you receive this clarity with this Tower card, you know, this sudden insight that's really going to change things and turn things around for you in a very positive way. And it's the key here, Taurus, is to pay attention to the signs and the signals. So, you know, if you're just sort of starting out with intuition and signs and signals, repeating numbers, repeating images attached to passed on loved ones that start showing up, like suddenly a frog hops across your foot, and that never happens, but you know, your uncle or whoever loved frogs, that kind of thing. They're not random, you know, all of those things are not by accident. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to repeating videos, repeating phrases that you hear in songs, anything like that. And if you're a little more in tune on your journey, then, you know, start to set your intention and really hone in and ask to remember your dreams in your sleep state. When you go to sleep, ask to remember those dreams, and you'll be visited in the astral, you know, during your dream time, and you'll receive messages and insight then. And then hopefully when you wake up, you can quickly jot things down and remember your dream and learn from those as well. Okay, so stay in tune this week, Taurus. That is the key to this sweet success of the bees, all right? So that's your message for September 20 to 26. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time. Okay. Hi Virgo, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started with your weekly read. And we're just coming out of this new moon energy as well. So we've got this beautiful new moon energy that is also in Virgo, because we were in Virgo with it. And I believe every new moon is within the same sign that it occurs in. So let's see what the message is for the focus for you this week. And this is inner trust number 2. Okay, so you have the master number 2. Inner trust, you need to, on some level, we're either going to affirm that you have been paying attention to your intuition and your inner wisdom, or the messages will come through where you need to pay attention to that in the coming week ahead. So let's take a look here. All right, draw some tarot. Okay, so we have inner wisdom, yes, inner trust, trusting yourself. So trusting that inner wisdom is the goal for Virgo, or the focus for this week. And we have got the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is a major arcana. She's number 2. intuition, and the High Priestess is mystical. She's intuitive. You see this symbol, the infinity symbol there, and she's got the scrolls in her hand. You know, she's surrounded by these blues and these aquas, and she's just peacefully gazing. She's gazing, you know, at the infinite with it. She's in tune with the infinite energy, her inner wisdom. This is a passive card. This is not an action card. So this is about going within. It's about using your intuition, just like this one is connected to. So this is a confirmation that for Virgo, this is really important for you in the next week or the next coming cycle, is to get in tune with your inner wisdom and then to trust it, you know. So we've got the coming forward. This might be around love. This might be around the love connection or union of some kind, because we've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a court card, and it's a male energy, a masculine energy, but it can represent any identity. And this says proposals. So this is all around the romance and the feels and the, you know, following your heart and being spontaneous and adventurous in love and that kind of thing. So you could have someone that's coming into your life or is in your life that is, you know, reaching out to you to have more fun in life, to be playful, you know, to maybe make a commitment and pursue a union, you know, coming, if you're singles and you're just sort of dating, or, you know, however it is, if it's casual, this might become a little more serious. You know, this is often like a love offering. So it's very connected to romance. And then with the card here, with using your intuition and, you know, diving into the mystical here, it's really paying attention to your heart source and really paying attention and trusting the message that comes through. So even if it's something that you're a little bit hesitant, you're a little bit afraid of, you know, taking that first leap in any commitment, especially emotional commitments, heart-based ones, can be a little bit scary, make you nervous. But if your intuition and your gut is saying, you know, your inner knowing is saying, yeah, this could be a great thing, then, you know, by all means, pay attention to that, because that's the focus of the message for this week for you, is to pay attention to that inner wisdom and to trust yourself, to be able to build that inner wisdom. Every time you trust your instincts, you trust your intuition, then that just reaffirms for you. It affirms it. So you feel a little better the next time. It's easier to trust your intuition, and it comes to you sooner because it's like a muscle. You're using it all the time. You're practicing with it, right? And then embodying this High Priestess energy here, you know, paying attention to that intuition. You're really in key here. You're really in tune, Virgos. And so pay attention. It could be you that's wanting to offer this proposal of romance, adventure, you know, a love connection of some kind. And if that's the case, then follow this intuition and take that risk. It could be that someone is pursuing you and, you know, you're not certain about it. Go within, and, you know, your intuition is going to tell you exactly. The signs and the signals will come. And then you have the Seven of Cups here. So the Cups is water energy. So we've got the Seven of Cups is that you have so many choices. So maybe it is, you know, this possibility. It's really about having a lot of choices and kind of being confused or befuddled about it. So it might be that, you know, if this is romantically based for Virgos this week, that you have all kinds of options in front of you, or perhaps the person that you are interested in or drawn to, they have lots of options going on, you know, for them, and that's what's sort of pausing. You've got to use your intuition and really pay attention to your inner knowing to make a choice with these possibilities, you know, and to see if and when you want to pursue something with a particular one or more of them, depending on the lifestyle that you live, you know. But this is saying that there's definitely possibilities, there's definitely choices available to you, whether you recognize them or not. and it's really all about not getting lost in the fantasy of so many options. It's really paying attention to, it keeps coming back to that connection, you know, your heart space, your intuition, your knowing are really going to be on fire this week, and they're going to guide you with this and with these options that you may have. So let's pull one more oracle to get a final message. And please remember to click like and subscribe for me to help build the channel and stay connected for when videos come out and to help me grow. That would be fantastic. And let's pull one more card for you here. Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. Beautiful. I just love Crow Spirit. Okay, so this is all about, again, being connected, being a co-creator in your own universe. We work with the universal energies, you know. We work with our higher selves. We work with our ascended masters, our angels, our guides. We co-create our world and our experiences with them. And Crow is reminding us here, it's just affirming, you know, you're going to create your reality in this, whatever this situation is for you, you know, with using your deep intuition and then trusting that inner knowing. That is part of that co-creation. You know, you have, as your human form, as your mind, your thought forms, your emotions, they go one way. And then the, you know, the higher self and the higher understanding, the higher knowledge comes in. And sometimes they don't quite line up, and there's this dissonance, you know, between it. It doesn't vibrate the same. And this is where you've got to take a look at those choices and really pay attention here to this, because you've got someone within that mix that is really up for an adventure with you. Someone or more than one someone who, you know, again, depends on your lifestyle and, you know, what your choices are. But there's definitely something going on that's positive, but it really relies on you to take some action, whether that's in discerning which choice to make or stepping out of a situation, you know, because the other has too many choices and they're in fantasy land and you don't want to be connected to that. However it reads out for you, Virgo, it will be different for everybody. But, you know, communication is really, that's the key here. And you've got to speak with and communicate with whoever this represents for you. And just see, you know, perhaps they feel the same way. Who knows? We don't know. And often we don't say anything because, you know, it's out of those fear-based programs we have. We don't want to say anything. Then all of a sudden everything's different. And how do you deal with that and all the things? But you know what? We're not supposed to live with regret. We're supposed to take those risks and use our intuition and pay attention to our inner knowing and make choices that bring us joy. You know, so whatever you do this week, communicate. Make sure that you reach out, or when someone else reaches out, make sure that you listen to them and you take it all in and stay connected, because that's the key, okay? So Virgo, those are your messages for this week, and I hope that you have a great week ahead. Remember to live big and shine your light bright, because you matter. Until next time. Hi Capricorn, welcome. This is your weekly read for September 20 to 26. We are just coming in out of this new moon bubble. So we're still roughly in the energy, but we're at the tail end of the manifestation, or like the setting the intentions and whatnot, that window. But we also have the equinox this week, which is really powerful energy. So let's pull a card for some advice to begin, a direction, and then we'll go from there. Visions of Life Beyond Death. This came up for another one as well. Number 44. So this is all about, you know, you've got your wisdom here. You've got all of this bird energy, and each of these birds represents something different. You know, we've got wisdom, we've got living your life out loud, appreciating beauty. We've got the co-creation and, you know, that sharp vision with either the crow or the raven here. But then we've got this beautiful shaman, it looks like, that's got this this design over the third eye here, and over the crown chakra, we've got the orbs connecting. So it's all about that interconnectedness and this life beyond death. So it's all about getting visions this week, Capricorn. Visions in your daytime, daydreaming, visions in your sleep time. Perhaps you will get messages that come by, from passed on loved ones, from your angels, your angel guides as well. Those that are beyond the veil, so to speak, those will be coming in to give you messages. And it could be through repeat, it could be very literal if you're tuned in enough that you can hear those messages. You might get words, symbols, images, but it could also be that you have symbols in daily life. Something keeps repeating itself, something keeps a certain animal keeps floating by, flying by, whatever it is. You may see repeating numbers, certain names repeat themselves, again, lyrics to songs. However it is that Spirit can get the messages to you, they will try to do that. So the messages this week, we've got a new beginning for you. We've got the Fool, which is the very first card in the tarot and the major arcana. The Fool is the journey is about to begin, but it is beginning. Everything is wide open. It's totally unknown at this point. So you have something where your guides are giving you messages. They want to give you messages. Passed on loved ones want to communicate with you through, day messages or sleep state, where you've got a new beginning here, and that can relate to anything. That can be romantic. That can be familial with siblings, parents, grandparents. That can be career-wise. Passion, a new hobby. It can be anything, absolutely anything. But you've got a new beginning coming here. And this new beginning is going to bring about you great success. You've got the Six of Wands here. Now, Wands is fire energy, so that's going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So perhaps you've got one of those signs that are coming in. Whatever this new beginning is, it's going to bring about this great success. You're going to be able to really achieve good things with it. And again, it's getting those messages that are being sent to you, really tuning into that and paying attention to that, because you've got something that wants to come forward, that they want to show you that it could really be successful for you, could really, you could have such a strong sense of achievement, and it could bring about, and this is that creative energy, that fire energy, but it could also bring about success on all the levels, right? But you're going to feel really good about that. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, and the Pentacles are your sign, that's Earth, so that's all about Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this can sometimes represent a figure in your life, and although it's a female in the figure, the energy of it is feminine. It can be any identity, just someone that represents that energy. And with the Queen of Pentacles, we've got, it is the Queen, yeah? Queen of Pentacles. The key word there is kindness. However, she's got it all. She's healthy in body. She's healthy in mind. She's grounded. She's calm. She's, she's just that. Nothing really bothers her. She's got all the comforts of things that she needs, and she's very generous of heart. She's very in that space where she's kind. So it could be that you have a passed on loved one, someone beyond the veil, that embodies this energy that's trying to bring you these messages this week, Capricorn, around what this new journey is. It could be that this could represent the kind of person that is starting, coming into this journey, the kind of person that you're looking out for to help guide you on what this journey is going to be and help you to bring about that success. It could be that this is you, that you're being asked to embody this energy of this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands? No, Queen of Pentacles, because that's your energy. Of this Queen of Pentacles, in order to tap in and see those messages and then get an idea of where this journey is going to take you. and what kind of success you might have with it. All right, so that's definitely, this figure can represent several different things for you. So you'll have to sort it out in your individual lives, those of you it pertains to, Capricorn, how this might play out. But definitely you've got a feminine here that wants to play a role in this, that's going to play a role in this. You could be that feminine. It'll depend, but it's all about those connections beyond the veil. It's all about being tuned in and being ready to hear and ready to receive those, because you've got this beautiful new beginning that wants to, that is starting, and we're in that new moon energy, and we're coming into equinox this week. So this is a powerful portal for all of those things to happen, you know, so really pay attention to it. And whatever this is can bring about some great success for you, and possibly for others as well, right? So let's get one more card of advice to tie it all in. And please click like and subscribe for me if you could, to help me grow my channel and build and stay connected to you with new readings. And that would be really fantastic. I really appreciate it. All right, your final message is awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. See, look at that. So visions of life beyond death, so being connected to life beyond our death, our passed on loved ones, and all of those messages. And then you've got awakening this ancient wisdom here. So deep inner knowing is emerging within me. So you are being tapped in also to some ancestral energy. So some wisdom from your ancestors is also coming. Yes. That's it. That's it. You've got some ancestors coming in. So it might not just be passed on loved ones for, you know, perhaps a father, mother, grandparent. It could be even further than that through your line. But you've got some important inner knowing and inner wisdom that is coming through here. And I'm getting goosebumps all over. So Capricorn, this is totally it. So pay attention to any stories you might hear about, you know, your personal history, any messages you may be getting, again, through dream state, through looking, you know, in the world around you, symbolically with symbols, things that related to others. Like with my great-grandmother, Lily of the Valley was something that grew in her backyard, and I always connected that flower, you know, that plant with her. So when I see them, you know, I think of her, so to speak. And that kind of thing coming through, those messages, because you've got this beautiful journey that wants to start here, that is going to start. It's in the works, and it's something that's going to be really successful. You've got this key figure here that may be helping you to accomplish it, or this could be your energy, but this is stemming from this ancient wisdom, this connection that you have through your ancestral line that is going to be awakening and opening up. And once that happens, that's the beginning of this fool's journey. Not here, the journey with the fool, not the fool's journey, the journey starting with the fool, with that total optimism, and the world is wide open, and it's going to be coming through those messages. Okay, so Taurus, my apologies. Capricorn, this is your weekly read for September 20 to 26, 2020. And thank you so much for sticking with it. Remember to have a great week and live bright. My brain is going, it's not working. Live big and shine your light bright, because you matter. Until next time.